Hated sales. Hated it. I was in 5 sales jobs. Was a disaster at all of them. Hated, absolutely hated it.
But you're the master of sales.
I am. I embrace the things I hate.
Why were you bad at it? Why did you hate it?
I didn't know, well, I was bad at it because nobody teaches anybody how to be good at sales. You know, so I didn't know how to communicate to people, didn't know how to shake a hand, didn't know how to build rapport. I'm honest enough that I'm not going to lie to people. So the stuff I was being taught to do, I didn't like. You know, they ask a question, you ask them a question. Slimy, dude. You know, I have enough integrity and ethics that when you tell me, okay, we're not manipulating, but don't answer their question. I'm like, well, dude, that's just, that is manipulation. And that's why I think a lot of people don't like sales, because of what's been taught for 100 years.
So the blueprint's outdated. You got there and you're like...
It was always wrong.
Okay.
It was wrong, and it's why, I believe it's why salespeople have such a high turnover, why so few people want to be called salespeople. I mean, you go through Harrods down there, you can't find a salesperson in the whole joint.
You think salespeople are ostracized in America?
Oh, dude,
Try
it's
coming
terrible
here.
It's terrible here.
I mean, really?
We've had books where Sell or Be Sold, we had to change some of the language in the book for it to be in bookshelves here. So like the word pressure can't be in there, persistence can't be in there. Like there's things laws you guys actually have here that like.
Go to Europe, it gets one step worse. You know, because it's this whole, I'm ashamed of money and I don't want to talk, you know, we can talk about that too. But so the sales blueprint, you get in, they give it to you, it's not working for you, it doesn't make sense for you. And you're like, I gotta make my own.
Well, what happened was I was in a sales job. I got a college degree in accounting, and
because you thought it would teach you about money and it didn't.
Yeah, so I end up in this sales job. It's the only job I could get. And so I hate it, right? So I go to the treatment center, I come back out of the treatment center, I threw myself into it because it's the only thing I had. I still had so little self-esteem that there was no way I was gonna go try to get another job.
Yeah.
Right? And I was terrified of using drugs again. So I'm like, I went back, the place where I was working, they took me back, and I threw myself into it. And it's interesting, when you commit to something, little gifts just start automatically showing up. It's a phenomenal thing. So I threw a guy walks up, he gives me it was a little cassette tape. He's like, hey, I heard this, I thought you might like it. I listened to it, I was like, oh my God, there's a way to sell stuff. I didn't know there was actually something you could do. I listened to it, I called the 800 number. I said, what else do you have? And the guy said, we got a program for $3,000, this is 25 years ago, so it's like 10 grand, right? So I said, I'll call you back. Called my mom, I said, I need to borrow $3 grand. First money I ever borrowed outside of college. She gave me the $3 grand, and it changed my career.
Wow.
And then when I listened to this guy, and then I got this set of tapes and I'd watch it on sales and how to be a salesman, how to negotiate. I'm like, this is what I'm gonna end up doing for a living. I'm gonna teach people how to do this. Because there was such a vacancy and a void of it years ago. But what happened was, what I didn't like was some of the trickery in it. What I did was went in over the years and removed the trickery and basically made transparency and the authenticity in sales the way to service people. And now that's become a multi-$100 million business for me.